Hey guys, Min here. So, I don't know about you guys, but during COVID, I've been listening to a lot more audiobooks. And in fact, in the last week or so, I listened to two different audiobooks. One is called The Old Man's War, and another one is called Ghost Brigade. So in this video, I will show you how to get free audiobooks. 5 different ways to get free audiobooks. So stay around. Now, this is going to be an interesting one because I am going to use the magic of QR codes to guide you through how to get free audiobooks. So pick up your phone and let's play along. But as always, all the links are down in the description below, and if you want to jump to any particular section in this video, please use the timestamps in the description below. So first, a bit about the history of audiobooks. The audiobooks weren't always called audiobooks. In fact, originally it was called talking books. It was used in government programs for blind readers. In the 1970s, audiocassette took place of records and the audiobook term started to become popular. But today, because of the popularity of cellular phones and mobile phones and internet in your pocket, now the audiobook becomes ubiquitous. Now the first way you can get audiobooks is with an app on your mobile device called Libby. Libby used to be called Overdrive. And Libby is a great app. It's not only just for audiobooks, but also for ebooks. So you can go into Libby just with your library book card, a library book account, and download audiobooks and ebooks. And you can check it out here. There's few bad things about Libby though, because similar to your audiobooks, you have limited time of listening to it. If you don't finish in those times, then you have to return it if there's someone else waiting for it. Also, when you are waiting for the book, it's just because it's there doesn't mean you can immediately borrow it or check it out. So you may be in a long queue that may require you to be 2 or 3 months down of the waiting list. And the worst thing about Libby is that the popular titles are there, but some of the sci-fi titles that I like, for example, the 2 that I was reading, Old Man's War and Ghost Brigade, are not in the libraries that I am associated with. So my advice to you is, if you're using Libby, is to sign up to as many library systems as you can. For example, I'm in King County, so I can sign up for the King County library system, but I'm also in Seattle, so I can also sign up for the Seattle library system. Each one of the library systems will have different catalogs within Libby. How would I rate this option? I would say this is 4 out of 5 stars on this option using Libby. The second option is public domain. What public domain means is that the book's been written so long ago, now it's available to everybody. So any book that's written in 1925 or earlier is considered public domain. One good public domain location is LibriVox. LibriVox is a free public domain audiobook website. Now, some of the books that are available on this public domain website are books like Mark Twain's Adventure of Huckleberry Finn and H.G. Wells' Time Machine, Jules Verne's Journey to the Center of the Earth, Flatland, or even Great Gatsby. Those sounds like the books that you would read in middle school, and those are the old books that are available in public domain. Now, the good thing about the audiobook from the public domain audiobook, LibriVox, is that it's 100% free and it's community contributed with various readers. So the bad thing about it is that the LibriVox only provides you with the audio files to the audiobook. So you would need a audiobook player like Bookplayer for iOS. And this is a great player because it allows you to do all the functions that you see in popular audiobook players like Audible. So you could do things like fast forward, you could do things like even sleep mode, and various things that's fantastic. You could play anything from MP3s to MP4s to any kind of audiobook format. Once again, the bad thing about the public domain audio library is that there are limited books and the books are extremely old. And this is because of the copyright laws. Now, in 1998, the copyright laws got changed from 75 years to 95 years, so blame your Congress for pushing it and making it even harder to get public domain books. So how would I rate the LibriVox? I would rate it 3 out of 5 stars. The third option is probably one of the most popular options around, is Amazon Audible. Amazon Audible, of course, is a paid service. So how it works is that you subscribe to Amazon Audible and you get 1 credit per month or 2 credits per month and each credit equals to 1 audiobook. Now, the advantage of using Amazon Audible is that it has a vast ecosystem and a large number of books, so that you can listen to an audiobook from one device and then simply transfer over to another device such as Amazon Echo or to your Kindle and continue to listen to that book. It's a fantastic experience, and the number of books available is everything. So all the books I want to listen to, the strange sci-fis I want to find and listen to, they're all there. Now, the question is, Min, you said that you're going to tell us free ways of getting this audiobook. How do you do that with Audible? Well, Audible does offer you a 30-day free trial for 1 audiobook. Basically, you get 1 audiobook for free. But if you have American Express Platinum card, you can use their digital entertainment credits, which allows you to use $20 a month, and you can use part of that toward the Audible subscription. So basically, you get a free subscription to Audible. Now, the bad thing about Audible is that, of course, if you go straight full-on subscription without using any kind of American Express, then it's going to get costly over time relative to some of the other options, especially like Libby. So how would I rate it? This is 4 out of 5 stars. So the 4th method and the 5th method of getting free audiobooks are something that's a little bit in the gray areas of legality. So the 4th method is, of course, using something that you're all very familiar with because you're watching this video on YouTube. So YouTube is the method of getting audiobooks. Now, if you search for any audiobook, for example, Dune, on YouTube, you will find lots of audiobooks on that particular subject. So only thing you need to do is download it and listen to it on YouTube or on your audio player. So there are 2 ways to do so. One is that if you subscribe to YouTube Premium, then you will be able to download it and listen to it anytime with the YouTube app. The second option is to use something like 4K Downloader, like here. And inside 4K Downloader, there is a option to turn the YouTube video into MP3s. Once it's downloaded, only thing you need to do is load the MP3 into an audiobook app such as Book Reader app that I talked about earlier, and you're all good. Now, how would I rate the YouTube audiobooks? I rate it 3 out of 5 stars. And finally, the last method that I think I should just talk about it, but it's not something that I would recommend because of I think it's literally not legal, is using BitTorrent. So many people, there are a huge collection of audiobooks on BitTorrent, and pretty much you can get anything you want on BitTorrent. So you can Google it, BitTorrent it, and it's up to you. But that's the number 5 method. So that concludes the 5 ways of getting audiobooks for free. Now, in conclusion, what I would recommend, I would say Libby as your number 1 option of getting good audiobooks for free, and number 2, audible.com. All right, so I hope this video is helpful to you. If it is, give me a thumbs up. If it's really helpful, then hey, please subscribe. And if you have any other comments, please leave it below. And I'm looking forward to see you next time. Bye.